Hey, my beautiful Aquarius gang, what's happening, what's crack-a-lackin', and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with your December 2020 reading. I hope you guys are well, and if so, let me know down in those comments down below. I like it, man. We already pulled your energy. We got here the Star card. As always, guys, these readings are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome. And if not, it's not your message. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, all that info will be linked down in the description box down below. Good morning to my Aquarius gang over here. I hope you guys have been having yourselves a good start to your day so far. And let's take a look and see what we got going on. Messages for Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Throughout December 2020, what messages do we got coming through for Team Aquarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout December 2020. All right, Aqua, let's go ahead and get ourselves this one last shuffle, and we'll take a look and see what we got going on. Hopefully we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's take a look, okay? Aquarius, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Two of Swords. So you can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Your current energy, we got here Knight of Pentacles, person you're dealing with. We got here the Five of Wands, and the outcome that's present for you, we got here the Moon card. So you could be connecting, or you could be specifically connecting with a Pisces, all right? Now, we got here the Two of Swords, and we got here the Knight of Pentacles. You're choosing stability. Slow and steady wins the race. I think this is the energy of you guys deciding to go with the flow. But I also feel like you're walking away from a situation here. You're putting something to a halt because you're recognizing this is not bringing in stability. This isn't cool, calm, and collected vibes. This is, a lot of conflict. Taking a look at who you're dealing with here, they're showing up as the Five of Wands. So, based on the person you're dealing with, yeah, lots of conflict with this individual. You definitely want stability in your life. You want to be around a more cool, calm, collected, and peaceful environment rather than being surrounded by the person you're dealing with. Because as for the outcome that's present, being surrounded by this person is definitely taking a toll on your emotional health, okay? So I'm seeing you guys making a choice here to kind of walk away from something specifically, whether it's a job, whether it's a person, whether it's a relationship, whatever it is specifically to you. I see you walking away from that in December 2020 because you really just need your peace of mind, okay? I really feel that here for you. Yeah, it kind of brings me to that point in one of A Boogie's songs where it's like, I can't take it, I'm sorry, I need good vibes, and if not, leave me alone. Like, I feel like that's the energy coming through. It's like, if the person you're connecting with can't bring good vibes and can't bring peace and balance, then you need to be left alone because you want to be in a place where you're stable, where you're feeling good, and where everything's okay. I think you're really tired of a lot of the chaotic energies the person you're connecting with has brought towards you. And yeah, you want to walk away from that stuff, okay? Real quick, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. Why do we got the Five of Wands coming through? Why is the Five of Wands showing up as the person Aquarius is dealing with? And we got here the Fool card. And we also had another jumper that fell out. We have here the King of Wands. Okay. Looking at those two cards combined together, I think whoever you're dealing with definitely has a little bit of recklessness to them. Because with the King of Wands here, it's kind of like they don't take what you say very seriously. A King of Wands never takes what a person says seriously. They usually kind of just do what they want. So based on whoever this is you're connecting with, I feel like you would tell them, hey, like, can you chill? Like, can you not be bringing this type of energy towards me? And anytime you try to be rational with the person you're dealing with, it feels like they always take things one step further. So yeah, whoever you're dealing with, you feel like there's no control here, okay? You feel like they're not necessarily respecting you when you want to be respected. You don't feel like the person you're dealing with is bringing in positivity to the table. You may feel like they're bringing in consistent negativity to the table. So you kind of feel out of control in this situation, Aquarius, and the only control that you have is the control of yourself. So you're realizing, you know what, if I cannot work with this person when they're incredibly chaotic and when their energy is incredibly, agitating towards me, I have to work with what I got. I'm in control of myself, so I'm going to remove myself from this situation because that is going to be my best asset to me, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here so far for you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with. I'll take a look at how they feel towards you and what's going on with them throughout December 2020. Then I'll take a look at how you feel towards them, what's going on with you throughout December 2020. We'll see where energies align, and then we'll see the outcome, okay? Yeah, I want to go a little bit deeper because it wasn't very detailed, I guess, with the conflict this person brings you. It was a little vague, but we'll see if we can get some more details, all right? All right, what's going on with the person Aquarius is dealing with, please? And what's going on with this individual throughout December 2020? How does the person that Aquarius is dealing with feel towards Aquarius? And what is going on with this individual, please, throughout December 2020? First card out, what do we got? We got here a Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups to me is always very interesting because it's not a King of Cups. Now, I don't associate the cards with gender. It's more so just energy, right? I feel like with the Queen of Cups over here, the Queen's usually very ungrounded in their emotions, but the King of Cups is usually more mature in their emotions. I feel like whoever you're dealing with definitely doesn't really have a lot of emotional maturity, and I feel like they project that onto you a lot of times. It's almost like whenever their emotions are running super high, they don't know how to control them, so therefore they kind of project their emotions onto you. So if this person's mad, you're going to know they're mad. If they're upset about something, you're going to know that they're upset about something. It feels to me like whatever they're going through emotionally, because they cannot ground themselves, they kind of start acting out in hopes that you would be able to ground them. The next card we got here is going to be the Star card. We have here the Ace of Cups. We have here the Knight of Cups. We have here the High Priestess. Sorry about that, Aquarius. I had to go grab a package. But in regards to what I was saying, though, I kind of just feel like the person you're dealing with over here is a little bit of an emotional burden, or at least is starting to become an emotional burden, because when I'm taking a look at the energies provided so far, whenever they're in a very emotional state, they tend to project that emotional state onto you. And I think that with the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups, there is true love with the person you're dealing with. I do think that they genuinely care about you. I do think that they genuinely love you, but at the same time, it's almost like they feel like you're their caretaker in a sense, because whenever they're going through something, and because they're so emotional and because they project that emotion, you're typically the person that keeps them grounded. And when it comes towards love and relationships, it kind of gets to that point where it's like, how many times do I have to be the one to ground this relationship and to ground this situation? You know, typically when you're dating somebody, let's say they're going through something, you want to be there for them as much as possible. You want to show your love and support. But when that becomes a routine thing, it eventually gets to the point where that can become a burden, or where that can become draining. Because when you're in a relationship, you want to have good vibes. You want to have, peace, love, cool, calm, and collected energy. And when it becomes this kind of cycle very, very frequently, you can get to the point where you feel very drained and you feel very burnt out, I think whoever you're dealing with relies on you a lot, and I think a part of them knows that. We got here the High Priestess, and we got here the Seven of Swords. I think a part of them knows that they are very, very much so reliant on you for your help and for you to be able to keep them grounded, but you signed up for a partnership, you signed up for a relationship, you feel like you did not sign up to be somebody's caretaker, and as harsh as that may sound, over the time of being with somebody that you do love and care about, if you feel like you're not having peace of mind, if you feel like this connection isn't just genuine love and happiness and romance, and you feel like it's just been, incredibly burdensome, incredibly emotional, incredibly heavy, you'll get to that point where you'll become burnt out of this connection. And I think that's kind of the point you're reaching, Now, in regards to what's going on with the person Aquarius is dealing with throughout December 2020, let's go ahead and take a look here. We have here the Eight of Wands, we have here the Tower, and we have here the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I think it's very much so going to shake their world when you do end up moving forward, because you have the Six of Swords here too. I think it is going to shake their world. I think the person you're dealing with is not going to be happy watching you walk away and watching you focus on yourself, but this is something that you feel that you need. You also have here the Seven of Pentacles, and you have here the Queen of Pentacles. So in December 2020, most likely the person you're connecting with is going to wait on you. They're going to hope for your return. They're going to hope that this Tower moment is not going to be something that's going to stop the two of you. They're going to hope that you make your way back towards them. So I feel like whoever you're dealing with, if you do end up taking space for yourself in December 2020, they're still going to wait for you in hopes that you return. But I don't know, because the Tower card is here, and the Tower card does represent massive awakenings or becoming aware of certain things. So to be honest, for some of you Aquariuses, by you walking away, this person may actually become aware to what they were doing. They may become aware to the fact that, your relationship wasn't built on the foundation it used to be, which was love and happiness. It started becoming built on the foundation of you taking care of them. So let's take a look and see if they're becoming aware of this. Clarifying the Tower. And we have here the Judgment card. Yeah, I think they will. I think by the time you end up letting them know that you need some time for yourself and that this relationship is not something that you necessarily want anymore, I feel like they're going to realize that. It may take them some time. It may not be December 2020 where they realize what had happened and the fact that your relationship kind of changed into something else, but I think they will come to the realization that, you know, everything that they were going through was starting to take a toll on the relationship. And once they realize that, there may be some significant change that comes forward. But at least for December 2020, I still see them sticking around, hoping that you reconcile with them, hoping that you don't go, okay? So, you know, it's not like the person you're connecting with here is a bad person, Aquarius. I don't think they're a bad person. Of course, everybody has a different story. If that's your perspective, that's your perspective. But I just think whoever you're dealing with is so emotionally ungrounded, and they reached out to the person that they loved. They just didn't realize that all this time they were sitting in these high emotions and projecting all these emotions. They weren't realizing that they were losing the love that the two of you used to share consistently. You know, it kind of felt like a full-time job when you were surrounded by the person you're dealing with, considering that they were always surrounded by conflict, all right? So it is a very hard reading, and it can even come off harsh to some, but this is a very real situation. You know, sometimes you get in a relationship with somebody, they start going through some things, and sometimes going through some things can last a very long time. And eventually that can become very draining on the partner, aka you, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at your side of things and we'll see what we got going on. How does Aquarius feel towards the person they're dealing with, and what is going on with Aquarius throughout December 2020? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout December 2020. How does Aquarius feel towards the person they're dealing with, and what is going on with Aquarius, please, throughout December 2020? First card out, we got here Wheel of Fortune. You need change, you know? That's exactly kind of the pace that you want to be on right now. You want change. You want to enter a new cycle. You want to be surrounded not by pain, okay? But instead, you want to be surrounded by things that are going to uplift you. Now, the next card we have out here is going to be the Seven of Wands. And then we also have here the Page of Swords. So you definitely care about the person you're dealing with. I feel like you might, you know, keep an eye on them throughout December 2020, especially after you already walk away. But ultimately what you're trying to do is you're trying to avoid this. I think this person has had so much pain, and when you stay surrounded by somebody who's in a low vibration for a long time, eventually that low vibrational energy consumes you. So you were surrounded by somebody that was dealing with a lot of pain, dealing with a lot of emotional stuff, and by being in that environment for so long, and by this person projecting it onto you, it eventually became too much for you to bear because you started taking on energy that wasn't yours. And when you realized that, you were like, no, this is not good for me. I need to make this, you know, not be a part of my life. I need to block this kind of energy out of my life, okay? And like I said, I think you do care about the person you're dealing with. You know, you might check in with them, but you need to make sure that your energy is in tune, okay? And you need to make sure that it's not getting drained. And I feel like this relationship was causing a lot of drainage. Now also, keep in mind, this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. This could be a friend, family member, or lover. So this could be whatever relationship you had to this person. Now, moving forward in your energy, you have here 10 of Cups, you have here the Lovers, you have here the 10 of Pentacles, and you have here the King of Pentacles. This is you essentially saying, as I mentioned previously, I signed up for a partnership. I signed up for a relationship. I didn't sign up to be a caretaker. And I think that that's the massive realization you're having. What you really desire, Aquarius, is this: true love, happiness, peace, you know? That 10 of Cups, that ultimate fulfillment. You want to be with somebody who's happy to be with you. You want to be with somebody who's just not in a space where they're always kind of projecting what's wrong with them, but instead is trying to find solutions with you. I think that's the difference too. You know, whoever you're dealing with, whatever they were going through, they weren't searching for the solution, I feel. I feel like they were constantly kind of wallowing in what it is they experienced. And, you know, it's not that it's a problem if you're with a partner and they're going through some stuff. You want to be there and support them, but you want to be with somebody who wants to find the solution and not keep looking at the problems, okay? So yeah, you know, I signed up for a partnership, not a caretaking role. And I think that overall in December 2020, you're realizing a lot of what they're going through has eventually become such an energetic burden for me that I got to release myself from this connection. It's just too much energy that I don't want to bear anymore. It's a burden that I necessarily don't want to bear anymore. This is something that I want to let go and move forward from, okay? All right. In regards to where energies are aligning, please, between Aquarius and the person they're dealing with, let's take a look here. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout December 2020. Where energies aligning, please, between Aquarius and this person. Oh, we already have a Six of Wands and an Ace of Swords. Let's pull one more card, two more cards, screw it. We got the Nine of Pentacles and we got the Devil. So, the Ace of Swords to the Six of Wands, yeah. Where energies are aligning is you're going to convey your truth to this person. You're going to let them know that their energy as of recently has been too much for you. What they're going through has been too much for you because it's been like that for a while. It could have been like that for months. It could have been like that for a year. But you feel like you need to just simply be happy and have a peaceful relationship. You don't always want to constantly be dealing with conflict, and especially conflict that this person's going through. I think you have tried to assist and help this person as much as possible, Aquarius, but it's gotten to the point where you feel like their conflict is never going to end, and it's made you not enjoy the relationship. For some, it could have made you, resent the relationship, and that's just not something you want to be a part of. You want to be in love with somebody, and you want to be happy with somebody, and of course, you want to be supportive of your partner if they're going through something. But once again, you want to find the solutions, not keep looking at the problems. So that's the truth that you're going to be conveying to the person you're dealing with. And I do see you being single. So if this was a romantic or committed relationship, there's possibly a breakup occurring in December here on your end. Overall, though, with that King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, this is about you moving forward. And with the Nine of Pentacles here, this is about you focusing on your individuality and basically getting your energy back after you feel like it's been stuck in an environment that was not healthy for you for such a long time. The environment you were surrounded with was technically the devil, right? It was a lot of negative energy. And going back to the beginning of the reading, I said, it reminded me of that 8 Boogie song, I need good vibes, if not, leave me alone. It's just gotten to that point where the negativity has been so repetitive that you needed to walk away from it because you needed to be in a good energy. You needed to be in a good vibration. And that's necessarily it, point blank, period. So with the Nine of Pentacles, you will be single from this person. You will be focusing on yourself once again and raising your vibration, getting your energy good again, As for the overall outcome, please, for Aquarius and this person throughout December 2020, what is the overall outcome over here? And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're taking your opportunity right now, Aquarius, to embrace the changes that are up ahead and to truly live and step into your own happiness. And you're recognizing that that's all going to happen the moment you decide to take control. We got here the Emperor. So yeah, remember how I said that you're not in control of how this person's behaving or how this person reacts and responds to their emotions? What you are in control of, though, is yourself. So by you realizing that, you're taking control this month. So with the outcome that's present here, you're deciding that happiness is your choice. And you're recognizing that you're not happy in this environment. Whether this is your romantic relationship, a friendship, a family member, whoever it is, you're not happy in this environment. So you need to embrace change, and you need to take this opportunity now in order to separate yourself from this environment so that you can focus on raising your vibration, so that you can focus on your own happiness, so that you can prioritize yourself to be in a cool, calm, collected, and peaceful vibe. That's essentially where you want to go. I think this energy has become too burdensome for you. It has become too draining for you. And now it's time for you to take a step back, do what you enjoy doing, and overall, take care of yourself and take care of your energy. So you will be protecting your energy by walking away from this connection. And sometimes, as harsh as it may sound, that's what you got to do to make sure that you're good, So that's what I'm seeing here coming through for you, Aquarius. Of course, if it doesn't resonate, it's not your message, so don't apply it to your life. But if this reading does resonate to you, happy to hear that. And also keep in mind as well, I know this can be hard too, but don't feel guilty for taking care of yourself. Don't feel guilty for protecting your energy. All right? That's something that some people sometimes feel. They may feel guilty because it's like, well, I'm protecting myself right now. Don't allow guilt to incorporate into this, and don't allow the person you're dealing with to try to make you feel guilty, because if you feel unhappy where you're at, you deserve to be happy, whether you're with this individual or separate from this individual, okay? Nonetheless, Aquarius, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in those comments down below. Have an awesome and amazing rest of your December 2020. I hope things turn around for you. I hope that this time by yourself is going to do you well, and I will see you guys in your December mid-months, okay? Much love, guys, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.